What up, peeps? It's your girl, that's coming back from Takes. Well, it's that time, guys. It's reaction time, and this is to Parasite the Great. This is for episode 6, the final episode. I have enjoyed this series immensely. I know some injured for like, oh, just 6 episodes, but the pacing, honestly, with me has kept me thoroughly engaged, entertained. I don't feel, of course, you definitely want to keep flushing out certain things, probably get introduced to other characters depending if we get a season 2. I really hope we do. I just am really wanting to see what's going to now happen with Suen, knowing that the pastor has taken over the body of Detective Kim, and she's trying to get Detective Choi to understand what's going on and who's, been infiltrating her, her group or her team, and her not believing it. It's like that guy Kong, and it's just like, oh my God, I'm still disgusted with him. I really want her to deal with him. I said it in my last reaction. I'm over him. And the one person that cared about her and she cared about him is now gone. So I feel like a little bit of, maybe some revenge is, kind of steeping inside of her and all that. She does have Heidi and she does have Soul. Hopefully, they can deal with it. But we also have another person who might be a likely foe. I'm wondering after we saw, and that is a Soul's older sister, being that she saw what the pastor was doing in a new form and caught that. And it's like, yeah, she said, what is this feeling? What is this called? Betrayal? Oh, yes, it's this betrayal. He got rid of all the other, parasites. You literally, it was just supposed to be just you and Suen, him and Suen, but now it's still you. So if you have an idea of some of the things he was planning to do that work in her favor, I know Soul will not be too happy to see him. Hence, what happened to his younger sister, and knowing the length she's went to and killed probably his best friend. I don't know what that first, interaction face, moment that's going to transpire, but it's going to be real interesting. But I'm hoping that Sue is able to stop it. If she does go to them to find out she has a tracker from the phone, she knew what, where he was at. So we'll see. She's emotional. She's not his sister anymore. So hopefully he can get, and I'm like, you don't have time for this. She might be helpful. So I'm hoping they do that. And I really hope Troy comes around. I was like, sweetie, you only did a test on, Detective, Kim. You didn't do it. I mean, on Kong, excuse me, but not on, Detective Kim. So that was a perfect opportunity to realize the girl and, Soul Sue and Soul were correct. So just, oh my gosh. I'm curious to see what happens. We know they're trying to go for the mayor because we already stated, and I noted that in my last reaction, that he will be, that's his last, what is it, time as mayor. I think he's finished up wrapping up his last year, and now he's going to be, moving forward, in his political, aspirations to be, a presidential candidate. So it's going to be very interesting if he gets inside that body. You see how it happened with, Detective Kim, how he knocked her head off, whatever. He was able to slide in there. I was like, oh, this is what we can do, or is only just you? So I'm really looking forward to this last and final episode for right now. So with that said, I have rambled on enough. Let's get into it. I'll say there's some thoughts from you guys.
뭐라고 강립수야! 그 정도면 나이스 자식지.
이대로 두자니 애들도 우리처럼 살 것 같고.
아니 뭘 그런 얘기를 해 집사님들 앞에서.
그렇잖아. 당신이 잘 될 게 있어? 경찰 얼굴 빤하지.
목사님 말이야. 지난주에는 예배도 안 나오시고 무슨 얘기 들은 거 있어?
글쎄요.
미용실에서 듣기로는 목사님 사모님이
경찰 도는 김에 한번 들러보겠습니다. 걱정 마십시오. 네. 안에 계셨네요, 목사님. 목사님.
이 종족은 하나의 명령을 가지고 태어났다. 인간을 먹어라. 난 한 인간 개체가 아니라 인간 조직의 머리가 되고 싶다.
는 예정대로 진행되겠지만은 말씀드린 대로 잔당들의 소탕이 완료되는 시점까지 시민들께서는 내용은 금요일 신상정보공개위원회에서 결정된 내용으로 신상정보를 공개합니다. 이름 정수희 29세, 이름 설경희 45세.
얼굴 제대로 팔렸다. 조심하자.
근데 왜 저렇게 자극을 하는 거지?
그 풍물축제에 남천시장 온다 그랬잖아.
네 누나다.
미친 새끼가 뚫린 입을 하고 함부로 얘기하지 마.
만나자.
대가리 총 맞았냐? 널 만나게?
정수인을 지키려고 그동안 꽤나 애쓰셨던 것 같은데 오늘 보니까 입장이 많이 바뀌셨더라고요. 발뺌을 하시려는 건지 정말 기억을 못 하시는 건지 잘 모르겠네요.
제거해버려요 이제 저거.
자연스러운 방법이 필요해.
어떻게?
인간의 방법. 조직을 활용한다.
너는 여기 남아 있어라.
왜?
지금의 가장 큰 불안 요소는 복수심을 가지고 있는 너다. 굳이 방송을 통해 자극하는 걸 보면 모르겠나. 뻔한 함정이다. 너나 나를 끌어들여 뭔가 하려는 거다.
너 놈을 죽이고 싶을 텐데.
생존을 위해서라면 전혀 이성적이지 않은 선택이다.
Oh, wow. You are not helping the cause.
우리는 독립적으로 살아갈 수도 번식을 통해 종족을 보존할 수도 없다. 할 수 있는 거라곤 인간의 몸에 기생해 인간을 먹는 것밖에. 그렇게 우리에게 존재의 의미를 만들어준 게 바로 내가 죽이라는 그놈이다. 그놈이 그 시장의 머리를 차지하면 너희들은 지금보다 더 인간 조직에서 살아남긴 힘들 거다. 결국 인간의 손에 죽임을 당하겠지. 어떻게
이게 사냥개 1호 기생생물 사체 검시 사진이고요. 그리고 이건 다른 여러 케이스에서 관찰된 기생생물들이 자신의 신체를 무기화한 단면들입니다.
적으로 제작된 무기를 사용했다면 기생생물이 죽인 걸로도 조작이 가능하다는 얘기죠?
예, 사실은 저희가 놓친 부분이긴 한데
오늘 오전에 익명의 제보를 받고 본청에 보고했답니다.
김철민 영사?
강원도로 신속 기동해 토벌 시작하시죠.
최종 목표는 풍물 축제에서 시장을 죽이고 그 몸으로 갈아타는 거야.
뭐?
내 말을 믿어라. 우리들은 지금 거기로. 나는 잠시 뒤에 있을 풍물 축제를 위해 힘을 아껴두겠다.
그래라. 그래. 자라.
그 강원석인지 뭔지가 데려온 목사놈한테 목이 잘렸다고. 그리고 그놈이 아저씨인 척 몸을 차지하고 아저씨 행세를 하고 있는.
차 돌려.
팀장님 그럼 강원도는요?
내가 책임지니까 당장 차 돌려.
알겠습니다.
하이디가 신중한 건 겁이 많아서가 아니라 나 때문이야. 나 당신처럼 다른 몸으로 갈아탈 수도 없고.
자신의 일부를 지켜야만 하니까. 그래서 아이디는 강해야만 했고 항상 절박하게 싸운 거다. 너를 지키기 위해서.
너네 쌤 쪽으로 가.
머리가 빨리 대피하라고.
정수인! 이제 그만 포기해!
No, I don't think so.
저 여자는 내가 상대할 테니 넌 가라. 우리의 목적은 그냥 살아가는 거다. 너도 누구도 해치고 싶지 않다. 선택은 네가 해.
kidding me? I know that's right, girl. Hand
너무 몸이 없어 얼마 못 버틴다. 넌 시장을
Oh my God!
너에겐 미안했다.
갈아탈 몸이 없어서 어떡하죠?
어디야? 어디로 가야 돼?
후문 주차장. 글로 가야 돼.
Oh my God! Please tell me that's Sue Ann. Oh, thank you.
빨리 가! 괜찮습니까? 야, 최대한 빨리 가!
교회에 왔을 때 우리가 아니라 인간의 편에 서기로 결정했나?
당신이 나 같은 변종을 받아줄 거라 생각하지 않아.
희생시킨다. 그리고 그렇게 그들의 머리 역할을 했던 단 한 명을
Oh my
기념하지.
God!
너와 나라면 인간 조직의 머리를 차지할 수 있어. 뭐 하십니까, 팀장님? 쏘세요!
I know that's right. I love that movie. Just die.
근데 왜 나를 공격하지 않고 저놈을 공격한 거야?
당신을 믿었다. 사람에게 받은 수많은 상처를 가지고도 결국엔 누군가를 믿는 걸 포기하지 않는, 누군가에게 먼저 손 내밀 줄 아는 정수희는 마음속 깊은 곳에서부터 사람을 그리워하고 있다. 사람 속에서 수인이를 부탁한다.
주인 기생생물 아닙니까?
저 애들 그냥 보통 사람이야.
살아?
나? 나는 새로운 조직에 들어갔지.
그렇게 당하고도 또 조직을 들어갔다고?
멋있지? 더 그레이 팀 설강우.
Ah.
이것도 다 싹 다 최준경 팀장이 해준 거야.
뭘 써서 온 거야?
사실 내가 어제 편지를 하나 받았걸랑? 근데 이게 하이디가 보낸 거더라고. 아직은 정확한 답을 내리지 못했지만 나는 기생하게 된 존재가 너여서 또 너의 뇌를 완전히 빼앗지 못한 게 최준경 팀장이 자리 나눈다고 너도 껴준대. 혼자 있지 말고 합류할 생각 있으면 연락해. 갈게.
누구라고? 무슨 르포 기자라는데. 오마타세 시마시다. こちらはグレイチームのチェジュンギョンチーム長です。 당신 뭐야?
こんにちは、泉真一です。
All right, you guys, I enjoyed this finale. This was so good because now, from the way it ended, it definitely leaves it open to the possibility of a season 2. I'm hoping that that is true. Now, just seeing how everything goes, I will say this with the leader, of course, of Team Grey, Kevin Choi. I'm happy that she started realizing something's kind of off, with Detective Kim, and clearly with his little his little sidekick, whatever. I don't really like even verifying his name, whatever. But needless to say, just inquiring about how he was so protective of Suin at first, and how you found something. This, what is it? Do you know what was it that you? And just the look on their faces says, "Do we need to do this right now?" And I like how she just looked at him like, almost like, "Be quiet." It's just like, just stop talking. You always try to finesse your way into some conversation to kind of, I don't know, temper down certain things. But it's like, whatever. He's like, I think she's suspicious. Yeah, she's suspicious. And then you're doing things out of orders. Of course, when they did the press conference and all, she's like, oh, it's good. This is this. But yes, for so long, he was such an advocate for Suin. So yeah, you're all of a sudden turning, well, we can't, have anything personal. We're dealing, with certain things in the business. She's like, oh, okay. When it come to her, you did, before. Hence, we know why that is. Now, with that being said, seeing that I knew he was going to try to kill his older sister, even though, it's taking over a parasite, of course, but still. And I like how both, each, Suin and, I cannot want to say, is it Kyung Hee, speaking together, talking about the kin and how understanding certain things and the whole point of this person, being the leader of them as a parasite and all, and the whole point of them coming here, coming together to deal with, taking over, human organizations and all this, and all of a sudden realizing that was the full, purpose, and then how that shifted and how his overall feelings of how he wanted things done. Clearly, everybody thought it was this way. Certain casualties she kind of sees because she wasn't there to be a part of it, and sees that it was a full, say 360 with all of a sudden his overall narrative, her not realizing at the time, he had this plan. But I like how, at least at the beginning, we see how Buddy Boy, started working for the pastor, going in there, doing the right thing, of course, talking, amongst, some friends, playing, the golf and, his, money. Oh, you don't do this. This isn't, this woman had all these comments about you don't make enough. I'm like, I want to be quiet. I'm like, shut up. I just hate individuals like this have all these little comments with them and all that. You don't raise anybody in this family. You don't have anything to do with this. That part, I understand how you feel, because it's almost like, some people look down on you because you don't have a certain upper crest with them and all that. You're no better. Because if that's all stripped from you, then what do you have? Nothing. Ass out with not a thing to show for. I was not here for her, but that's the only part I can kind of give him. But seeing him show up at the house and the pastor just looking at the TV, taking in certain things, listening to all this and all, taking all the dialogue and all that. And then all of a sudden when he realized, he's like, you have a choice to make. And clearly he went with that because he didn't want to die. You see how he did, and he really did. He took to that task faithfully. And that's why I was just like, okay, you don't want him to kill you and all. But we see what happened in this episode anyway. I was just like, I didn't feel for him at all. When they try to get close to the mayor at the festival, and of course Suin, and Kyung Hee, and so of course all three of them there, and he's kind of monitoring, like, don't come out. And once they finally sensed him, and he was close enough that he could have, and he of course shot, went in there to do what he needed to do, so they could get to the mayor and all that. Played off, had the head. I couldn't believe had the head inside of his body with and all that, so you can I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. And then you see how at first I kept getting frustrated. So it's like, buddy, focus. You got to get him out of here. But then, she showed up when she did, got in a little tussle, his, the older sister, But I will say this, because even though they had their choice of words, he tried to stab her with a knife. I like how she at least tried to protect him and the mayor. And then she admitted to him, to you, I am sorry. And you could see he got emotional, because just to understand that moment, he needed to hear that, because even though this person took over his sister's body, just very emotionless, all around, but that conversation, both Kens had in the car, and understanding why Sue-In is the way she is and why her parasite is very powerful, Heidi, and then coming to a realization of, why Heidi's protective of her and, why she did what she did. And she didn't take her body full of her. I love they had the conversation. And again, I love the moment between, Soul and his older sister. And, when they did, he went in her body, that parasite, since it was out, went in her body and all that, to finally went through the heart, because he's like, that's the only way they can fully kill it, and they know they're gonna die. And you see how he got emotional. I was like, okay, focus, even though I understand how you feel, because in the end, that was your sister, her body was taken over, he had to get out of there. And I'm glad that Mary was safe. Oh my gosh, I was like, thank you. But when he tried to get, to the American before he got out, and I like how Sue showed up in that fight. She was getting some good licks in. She was getting them in. But eventually, I love how in the his conversation, we should get together. Let's do this. She's like, nah. I said, nah, whatever. No, whatever. This is going to end. She has no cause to take over human organizations or do anything. Sue just wants to live, and Heidi's going to make sure she's fully protected. No one hurts her. That's it. I like how the detective Choi showed up. And at first I thought she was going to do something, but I like how that conversation between the two, when she saw how it was going to come on her, because it was going to probably slice her head off and take over Detective Choi. But as she said after she killed that little whatever, and, she dealt with it, she was like, you just realized I was going to shoot. And she's like, you know what? She's like, I trusted you. And I just like how Heidi just like broke it down. And that like respect level there. And you could see how Choi felt a certain way, listened to what she was saying. And then she was like, please take care of her. And she just kind of passed out, whatever, because she was drained. It seemed like she was doing more than 15 minutes. And I like how she told her people, these just two human beings, just, take them to the hospital. I'm like, thank you. But I like how she's willing to work with both of them, being that they've both gone through things. And I love how now you can have, of course, Saul and definitely Sue-In if she takes the job, and I hope she does. This will be a perfect good opportunity for her, being that we have this investigative journalist who knows so much information. He's there. When you saw him put his hand out, I was looking at his hand. His hand looks really different. Something I don't know. It's something about that, whatever. I'm not vibing. I'm glad she kind of looked down. We didn't see a handshake. I don't know if we get a season 2, where they show from that moment on, whatever. But I really hope that Sue-In does take the job. But I will say I love that letter that Heidi left for her. He says, well, how does she phrase it? She said, as much as you don't like it, you're not alone. And I think that's how it is. I might be paraphrasing. Somebody will correct me if you want in the comment section. But I like that. I almost started crying because I just love how after everything they've been through, they have definitely an understanding, especially when she was kind of like in that little coma and all that, and her, kind of in her, mind, and kind of having this conversation. How at first she was like, I'd rather I'd rather just die. I didn't want to be this, because the choice at that moment was not made for her. The parasite went into her, and then when they realized they couldn't take over her body, had to heal her, and that's why she is the way she is as a mutant. But in the end, she's right. She just had to get all that out, the frustration, how this all ended, how all this situation came to be. And I feel like they have understanding, and I love that she left a letter, and that little moment at the moment when she kind of like smirked and smiled a little bit. So yeah, you stuck with Heidi. Heidi's not going anywhere. So I truly did enjoy this episode, you guys. I really hope we get a season 2, and I hope it's a couple more episodes, maybe 8. If we get a little bit more, I will be very happy. So with that said, guys, comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys next reaction. You guys take care.